Album Review, the podcast where four totally unqualified guys review a different album every week in the hope of broadening our knowledge of music. However, we are easily swayed off topic and have no real idea what we are talking about. Today's album is the Kid LAROI Fuck Love.
Thank you.
Savage.
Yes.
This album was a nice surprise.
A nice surprise.
I'm
Interesting.
laughing because I feel like
This certainly was surprising, Will.
Huh?
Surprise!
I'm laughing because I feel like as soon as I said that, I was going to get ripped into. But I didn't know what to expect. I've only heard a couple of songs, but I actually quite enjoyed it. In terms
Yay!
of
Yay! Right, why are we
Okay.
clapping?
Some big similarities to some artists, such as like Ian Dior, Post Malone, MGK. I don't know, that kind of like, I don't know what you call it. It's not trap, is it?
It's rap.
It's actually emo rap. I'm not even fucking joking. Fucking, I googled his genre and it came up with emo rap.
Well, yeah, it's emotional, isn't it?
Is that what emo is? Is emo just sad
Emotional,
boy?
yes. Because
Ugh.
as bringing every album review to the 1975, they class themselves as new emo.
New emo. See, this is it, Will. Emo can fit into any genre.
This is why I feel like it's not a genre, because if you can fit it into just anything that's emotional, how the fuck is it a genre?
Because
I guess in that
emotional
case,
music is a
My
genre.
dick's a genre.
Genres don't exist, guys. That's what we're saying. Fuck genres.
I might just delete it off the album review thing.
Good, because who cares? Like, who fucking cares?
But according to album review, it's rap.
Like,
It's
most
post-
albums now are just like, they never stick to the same thing. So why should genres be a thing? I
That's
don't
the
know.
annoying thing, right? We got that Spotify rap thing where it was like, oh, here's the genres you listen to. But Spotify doesn't actually tell you what genre an album is.
Well, like, apparently I'd listen to like over 300 different genres, right?
That's like the mystery, though.
It's all the
isn't it?
subgenres,
No, at the
isn't
end of the year.
But then when it tells you the top 5, right? They're just the most generic top 5 genres you can think of. There's nothing that's like weird.
Yeah, it's because you don't listen to weird shit.
No, but like, it's,
To be
if
fair,
it
metalcore
generalizes
was in
things as
there.
pop, like, then why has it got all these like subgenres in there? Like, what are they? Am I making sense? Like, why isn't it more generalized? It seems
Why
more generalized.
Is water
rather
wet?
than-
What do you mean? He's the main character from Breaking Bad.
Walter Wet. Fuck's sake.
Want to do some muff, Jesse?
Jussie.
Jussie.
Stick
Fuck yeah! Maths, bitch.
In terms of lyrics, I forgot what I was doing fucking album review. In terms of lyrics, I forgot what we were doing album
I
review.
was just thinking of the name of it. It's Broken Bed.
Broken bed.
This is so dumb.
You are?
Broken Bed.
Denver hasn't been listening. don't
Breaking
worry.
Bad. Are you all right, Denver?
We
Denver's
did.
not been listening. He's zoned out for the last.
Breaking Bed with water wet. Jussie.
Jussie.
They
Well,
do
surely he
muff.
doesn't say bitch. He says
In-
Did
bitch.
you watch Breaking Bad, Denver?
Maths, fucker.
How did you not get the reference?
I wasn't listening.
I fucking told you he wasn't.
Yeah, but I think that's fair. It's fair that you don't listen. But what gripes my gears is how offended you sound when you come back. When you're like, "What? That's a ridiculous statement."
Why are you talking about things when I'm
It's-
not listening?
It's because Wilson. We were talking about water wet, but then Will said, right, album review, and then started talking again. So I thought we'd gone back onto it.
Yeah, but then Aidan brought up
Breaking Bad.
I thought Breaking Bed, as in like you thought that was the name of the Kid LAROI's album. That's why I was like, what? It's like it's
You
not
were
called
right.
Breaking Bed. It's called Fuck Love.
Do you need some help?
Yes.
Here, have a Snickers.
Yeah, have a snick.
I don't like
Snickers.
Snickers.
Replacing vowels in
Shame,
words.
because they're what came up on the fucking advent calendar.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Maybe that just means we're getting rid of all the shit ones.
We need to talk about this. So, not too, we got 2 advent calendars.
Oh, yeah, which ones did you get?
Celebrations.
Celebration.
Oh, I got Haribo's.
I don't have an advent calendar.
I got 2. My mum got me one, and Denver's mum got me one. Yeah, that's right.
What the fuck, Andrea?
Yeah, that's right. I'm great. Beat that, Jake Bishop. And
Who's the favorite now?
who's the favorite now? And anyway, the first one we got like Maltesers, didn't we, or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that?
Maltesers.
It was great. And then for 4 days or 3 days in a row, we got Bounty, the worst fucking one. And then
You got to get them all out of the way.
Yesterday, what did we get? Oh, Twix, which was good. And then today, we've got fucking Snickers.
The thing is, it means anyone listening who also has this has also had to suffer the same pain.
Yeah, it's horrific. I can't believe it.
Some guy over at Celebrations HQ is just fucking laughing his ass
They're
off.
actually randomized by batch, though, you know.
Yeah, but like me and
Yeah,
Denver...
but surely the calendars aren't.
They are. Like me and Holly have got the same Haribo calendar, and we get the same ones because we bought them together. But then,
I mean,
Okay,
someone
so
else
where's your
knows
evidence?
it's a different thing.
Where's
where's
your
your
evidence
evidence
for
that
this?
Celebrations do this?
Because Haribo and Celebrations are the same company.
Are they?
Are they? Or is this
No.
some Joe Midwood lie?
This is absolutely a German lie.
Isn't Celebrations Cadbury's and Haribo's is literally Haribo's?
Yes.
So you're wrong then.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Joe. For another great fact. Fuck my life.
But it's probably like the same advent calendar company. You know?
What are you saying here?
Like,
Yeah,
there's
they
probably
make-
like one
He
distributor.
makes a box.
Yeah.
Great.
Carry on.
What were we doing again? Album
Album
review?
review.
Okay. So in terms of the lyrics, not great. However, it is nice to hear an artist like this that's not just trying to shit on another artist. Like I feel like this genre often falls into like hating each other or just wanting to make fucking not diss tracks, but
It's like fake beef.
or just like bigging themselves up all the time, which I quite like that he didn't really. It was all just like kind of like love songs, but like they weren't necessarily nice love songs. It was more like about him being hurt or stuff, which you could argue is a bit depressing. But
Cliche.
I do like that you're calling them love songs though, and he's just like, I fucked that bitch in my car. Fuck off.
Didn't realise it was fucking...
Where are you?
Yeah, what are they called? Blink 182.
I don't know. I just liked that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. There is bits like that, but the fact that he doesn't just shit on other people is a nice.
I mean, is that something that regularly happens in the circuit of emo rap?
Yes.
What I find interesting is I'm not sure if we've sort of cheated with this album because I've since done a bit of research. And so the second part is actually the original album, but then the first part was a separate EP, and then he just combined them.
So it's just a deluxe.
Yeah, but I think it's very good how he's differentiated them, because I feel like the actual album has like a theme throughout it, right? Like a story. So if you'd have just thrown these songs on the end, it would have kind of ruined that, like that we've had with some other albums, whereas actually keeping it separate, I think, is...
However, I would argue like that first 6 that were from the EP are probably a lot stronger than the original album.
Well, they're newer, right?
Yeah, they're newer. I feel like is probably, well, they're just in general better, and they don't have those random fucking skits all the way through.
They really make it for me.
I think the skits actually add a little bit.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say. They're incredibly annoying, and fuck me, like, why? But at the same time, they make sense, and it kind of makes the whole album a story. And it's not like the songs are then random and they're not talking about what's just been said. They actually do follow on from what he said, which I quite like, and it makes the structure of it quite cool. But more of a voice is fucking annoying.
Obviously, the skits are like they're meant to, if you were listening to the album like all the way through, like we did. Like if you put it on shuffle, like it would be like, what the fuck is going on?
But I feel like the album still works well enough on shuffle. If you ignoring the skits then do just make it random. But I feel like the songs on their own can be played on shuffle.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I think the skits were. I didn't mind them. Like, it didn't bother me at all.
I mean, the problem is nothing will ever beat Kevin and Barracuda.
No, this is it. You've got a lot to live up to there.
What, the Alien one?
The best skit on any album ever.
I'm on mushrooms right now, bro.
Coming down hard. Can you do an alien voice for me?
Beep boop, beep 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 boop.
Fuck Earth.
Beep, boop.
Let's go to Mars.
Bring the weed.
Bring the weed.
Oh, that was an experience.
Another thing I will say, which Denver said to me in the week, which I completely agree with. So I'm sorry, Denver, it's probably stolen from you, but I do feel as though like Post Malone or someone like Juice WRLD could literally sing over.
Not Juice
all of
WRLD
these.
though.
Well, he's on the album, so you know. I feel like he could sing it better than.
It's brave of you to put Post Malone in those shoes. He's very much a one-trick pony.
I don't think he is.
He is. He's only got one set style. I'm sorry, Will. Put someone like Hayley Williams in there. You know,
over songs like this. Not so.
Yeah,
sure.
Why not? Not so sure.
Well,
not so sure. It needs to be someone at least this shit to sing this song. Go on.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's not shit.
Yeah, I get the last word in. He's not shit. Anyway.
But what I was saying is, I do feel like Posty or someone Juice. I was trying to go for that genre, all right. But anyone could kind of shut up. I feel like anyone in that genre could probably sing it better. There's a lot of songs that sound like they could literally be from one of Posty's albums, but I feel like it's just like Kid Roy's voice isn't bad, but and maybe it'll improve with age because he's only 17, which I think is just mad.
Really?
He's 17.
I need to stop writing my fanfiction.
He's also Australian.
Is this the guy that, you know, when we went and see Against the Current, Denver? Like, he looks like the guy.
It's definitely not the guy.
Not the guy. No, his music was a bit more hype, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's thinking. We saw some guy at Against the Current last year, and he's asking if it was him.
Will's just like, what do you mean a concert that I haven't been to?
I've seen Queen live.
What is this? I've been to see Queen live.
Review, so it makes sense.
I think it made sense to them anyway, you know? And if it makes sense to them, it makes sense to me.
Another thing I'll say is that the production on the album was really fucking good. I do feel like the drum tracks were all very generic, but the synths and especially the use of acoustic guitar on a lot of the songs was like the highlight.
And piano as well.
Huh?
And piano as well.
And piano, yeah, which I thought was quite different for this like genre. It was really cool. And you'll notice that in my top 3 picks. But worst for me was actually Feel Something with Marshmello. I just thought it was boring as fuck. And like, it just stood out to just being nothing. And I don't even know why Marshmello's on it, right? Because what does he do? Because I thought he was a DJ, but it's just all piano. You know?
Maybe it's a bit like a he did this Paul McCartney when he did that song with Kanye and Rihanna. It's just him playing the guitar. It's like, yeah, but he's not even playing a fancy guitar tune. Like anyone could have played that.
Yeah, it's just name dropping.
He's just trying to slap his name on it because he maybe helped with the song.
Kanye put this Paul guy on the map.
He did.
I mean, it's one of those things where it can't hurt the song, right? By just slapping him on there, like.
It's just quite funny to see him in the music video, you know? Like, Paul McCartney, don't know if you knew this, fucking old.
So old.
And so watching him just dance around with an acoustic guitar is kind of tragic. It's like watching a senile person get lost. Where am I? Who put this stick in my head?
It's crazy that Kanye discovered him as well.
I know. Kanye found him in a care home, and you were like, this is happening. We're genius over here. We're lyrical. Do you play guitar? What's a guitar? Fucking brilliant. Come on.
You don't even need to play. Just look like you're playing on the music video.
Just look like you're playing. Don't worry. Me as a genius. I'm lyrical prodigy.
Well, I'm going to sing, right? No, that's me.
Nah, on me.
No comfort, optimist.
That is an amazing.
I'm excited and positive. We can run. Oh,
God, it is literally like that, isn't it?
it's actually quite a good song.
I like it as
Yeah,
well.
it's good up until the point that Kanye comes into it.
Woke up and after mist.
It doesn't even sound like that, though, does he? It literally just... Kanye is like a record screech on like a movie. It's like... It's just like, oh, fuck, everything stops when Kanye comes in.
But sometimes you need that record screech.
I like him. I was saying to Denver, he's not a great rapper, but fuck, his production's really good. I mean, that's what's made him.
Kanye's actually a front for a small team of producers.
What do you mean that's what made him big? What made him big is probably his asshole.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Maybe like Conor McGregor.
I feel like it's on purpose as well.
It can't be on purpose. A guy like that can't, like, because it's beyond a joke at this point. He's literally said in an interview that he's dead.
I'm dead.
Kanye, I'm dead.
Everyone's dead.
Steve Jobs is dead. I'm dead. It ain't no joke.
Oh, I love him. Oh, what a guy.
And he tried to run for president.
And he actually did all right. He got like over 60,000 votes.
Didn't he back out?
No, he actually went through there.
Like, you could tick his name on the sheet.
You could tick anyone's name to.
Yeah, you can literally just write in your own name.
I think we discussed this before, putting Ronald McDonald in as the president of the United States. Go get him, Ronald.
It does just remind me of like it's not that YouTube channel, the Australian one. Oh, what do you call it?
What, Raka Raka?
Yeah, Raka Raka, that's it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Oh my god.
They were good. They were good.
But no, worse for me was Feel Something because I just feel like it was nothing really happens the whole song. It's just a bit naff. Third for me was So Done. Has a bit of a nice ukulele through the whole way through it. That's probably my main reason for
Is that
liking
what it was? I put guitar. I put funky guitar.
Really? Yeah, it's a ukulele.
This guitar sounds like a baby guitar.
Tiny baby guitar.
A tiny baby guitar.
But no, it's just nice, super catchy. I think it's the most listened to song of his.
No.
Am I right in saying? Am I not?
No.
Am I wrong?
Addison Rae's his most popular song.
Yeah, the one with Juice WRLD in it has like so many more views for some reason.
Oh god, it does. All right, yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, that is the most popular.
It does.
Yeah, I'm completely wrong. But no, I just thought it was really catchy, really good. And it's while it's not his most listened to, it's his most popular at the minute. Is that why it's number one on Spotify? That's what it means, right?
Go on, Joe, Spotify nerd.
Woke up an optimist.
What? What are we talking about?
Right,
You
when a song is
disappoint me.
number one on
Yeah.
the artist page, that means it's the most listened to song at the minute.
At the time, yes. Yeah.
So at the present, it's his most. And I can see why, because it's just super catchy, simple but works, and the ukulele is great. Second for me was Not Fair featuring Jeremy Corbyn. While Jeremy Corbyn doesn't add much to the song, I just
Is his name actually Jeremy, though?
No,
It's just Corbyn, isn't it?
Corbyn.
I mean, it is. I do agree with you. I didn't actually put it in my top three, but like that was
In
one
me.
of the songs where I was like, "What's wrong with in me?
In my top three.
What?"
That's just not your accent.
That is
Oh,
my
his name
accent.
is actually Corbyn. Like, that's his first name.
So what's his last name?
Schmitzel.
So what's his second favourite?
Oh,
Jezza.
No, it's like Smidzig. Smidzig?
oh, my name
He
is
is
Corbyn.
from...
Corbyn
well,
Schmitzel
he is from the US, but he's got a funny name.
from the US of A.
But my main reason for liking that song is just the backing is so catchy. Like the little guitar, I don't know what it is, but it's awesome. I love it. Like, as soon as that song plays, it stands out so much for me on the second part of the album. Like, it's just so good. So there's not a lot that could have gone wrong with that because the backing was so strong. I felt,
I thought the backing was relatively simple.
but it's just like I don't know. It just stands out for me. Like it's by far, to me, it's got probably the best backing on the whole album in terms of like catchiness for backing. But anyway, number one, which I'll be very surprised if it isn't everyone's except Joe's.
Go
Because
on.
Joe would probably just fuck this up.
Go
somehow.
on. Go on, I'm ready.
Easily by a fucking mile, and I knew it as soon
There's
as
not a song
first
called
listen.
Easily by fucking Mile.
That's a me joke. So proud,
Really?
Joe.
No worries.
is Without You. It's fucking like easily the biggest surprise on the whole thing.
Hold on, let me check my notes.
It's the one that sounds like Post Malone.
It does sound like Post Malone.
That's the reason Will picked it.
It would be better sung by Post Malone, but it is so good. Like, it's so like by far the best. It's just as soon as I listened to the album once, I was like, "This is like it's going to take a lot to beat this," and it is just by far got the most emotion behind it. It's a whole just stripped down acoustic. He sounds really good over it, and he hits some actually quite nice like high notes, and it's just really good. Like I couldn't believe it. I'd love for you to learn it on guitar, Aidan, because it's just Joe, whatever. It's just fucking
or Denver.
Sorry,
Joe.
You can tell you just said that to make me feel better.
No, I realised that Joe plays guitar too.
Realised that, oh yeah, only just been playing for 12 years.
It's obvious that you picked the better guitar.
I know how busy you are because with music, Joe, because you're so busy with music because it is your life. So I didn't want to take you away from that.
It's so much his life. He hasn't got time to be listening to music. He's too busy making it.
Yeah, like he just doesn't listen to music. Clearly, by Spotify listens.
Well, well, I accept your offer, but I do have a very busy schedule of cry wanking.
Fuck's sake. My review's gone on way too long, but it's just
what's new? Fill out your bingo card.
Fuck off.
We'll take some 40 minutes at the beginning of review. Whoa, zany.
20, I think. I don't know. Fuck's sake. It's just a solid album. A big surprise. I wasn't expecting it to like it as much as I did. The skits, like I say, slightly annoying, but they make it work for structure. And yeah, I feel like there's some good general songs in there. But interested to see what you think.
Joe, no.
He's Joe.
Joe, it's Joe. Yep. I thought this album, I started listening to it, I thought, fucking here we go. Another one fucking Will's shitty hip-hop albums. And it was only on the third listen where I was like, this is actually pretty good. I like it. And it's actually helped me because I'm currently creating a hip-hop playlist for myself. Like a more chill playlist. And some of these songs will definitely be going into it. I thought these were really strong and I thought they were good. I think the big thing for me was like the first, like, I guess CD, like that first 7 songs were the strongest. And then the whole of the second CD was kind of just generic hip hop stuff. Whereas I feel like that first, I don't want to say half because it's not half the album, but I mean, it's almost there, but
feels like it.
Feels like half the album. It's because there's more skits, yeah. I feel like that, like first half of the album just had like more variety, and it had differentials. It kept you a bit more engaged. Whereas that second half was just all kind of just the same. Not to say that it was bad. I honestly don't think there was really a bad song on the album. But there was one song that was a bit too reggae. That was my least favorite, which is actually So Done.
At the beginning of the album, the better part.
Yeah, which is weird because like I will kind of spoil it and say like my top 3 and my worst are all in that first half, which just kind of goes to show how different it was.
It also potentially shows, did Joe actually listen to the second half?
Does Joe realise the second half? Joe just thought, hang on, I can save some time here if I just claim the second half isn't as good.
I'll just listen to that on repeat. And
that's ballsy. Joe only listens to the first 7 songs of an album and that's it.
And that's
after that, they're null and void.
I've had enough.
Did you not even like the metalcore song?
There's no metalcore song.
He didn't listen to the second half.
Sure? Are you sure?
There's not. Anyway, now I'm like, fucking hell, did I second guess myself? Is no one? No, fucking like this. The fucking songs on the second half of the album were still like really good. They just didn't stick out to me as much. Like, I felt like everything was a bit more meaningful in that first bit.
Not even the Man, the Myth, the Legend, Juice World song.
Not even the Man, the Myth. I didn't even fucking like. The thing is, I listened to this is all. The issue with hip hop for me is it's all very much background music, right? So anytime I was listening to this album, I was doing something in the background. So I never really like noticed when like collaborating artists came in, because I feel like they didn't change up anything. It was all just like the same. It's just another hip hop guy coming in rather than like a singy part, or you know. That was my view on it anyway. And I felt like any singy part that happened, LAROI could have done just as good.
Yeah.
So which song?
In like any of them.
So you're saying
So
the Kid LAROI could have done it just as well as the Kid LAROI?
You clearly have not been listening to me, so I'm gonna just swift past that comment.
Wait, I also heard that. What happened?
Fuck's sake. Carry on, Joe.
So Done was my least favourite. However, it was only the first minute and 10 seconds of the song that I didn't like. And then, like, the rest of it was great.
I mean, that is most of the song, though.
Yeah, it's half the song.
But
you've left 57 seconds that you liked.
I just don't gel with that reggae vibe, you know?
It's so reggae.
What song is this?
It's the ukulele song.
Favourite.
It's your
Oh, you're
first.
still talking about that? Huh?
Yeah. I just don't gel with that, you know, reggae stuff. But then, like, the second half of the song changes it up a little bit anyway. So it's a little bit better.
When he starts rapping.
Well, yeah, when he starts actually doing things that I like.
Rapping.
Not gonna lie, I looked at like the cover art of this album. I don't like his face. I know that sounds very shallow, very harsh. I don't like his face.
Doesn't really need to be said, but
He looks like a bit of a knob. And that's no offense to him.
What if that's not even his face and it's just some other guy?
Some random guy. I don't know. I've never actually Googled a picture of him. Shall I have a look? It is him. Okay, don't need to do that anymore. But I don't know. He just looks a bit like a bit of a bully in that.
For fuck's sake!
I get PTSD from primary school.
You're intimidated by him.
I see his face. I'm like, ah!
You're like, what?
Ah! Like that.
Same.
My third favourite was Fuck You Goodbye with Machine Gun Kelly.
Why?
Why? Because Machine Gun Kelly was really good in it. The fucking drum beat was fucking, even though generic, it fucking worked so well. I like the chords. I like kind of, when Machine Gun Kelly comes in, it kind of goes more into that lo-fi thing that I'm really into with like the hip hop stuff at the minute. You know, it's kind of got that like, maybe not underwater feeling in this song, but chill. And I like it.
Feel like it could have just come from Machine Gun Kelly's album as well.
I feel like it was old Machine Gun Kelly, and I didn't like it.
You are?
I feel like it was old Machine Gun Kelly, though.
No, because old Machine Gun Kelly was a lot more rap.
Yeah, but he fucking
more
raps.
like melodic. Yeah, but this is like more melodic rap. You know?
It's not like proper rap. It's like
melodic
flow.
rap.
A flow.
Yeah, more like a flow. Yeah, bro. Also, talk about the shortness of the songs. I feel like the songs like perfect lengths all the way through. I think that, you know, because it never outstays its welcome, and if there was any song that wasn't that good, it ended very quickly. So you just kind of go past it. Even though I don't think there was really any songs that you think, oh fucking hell, skip.
Yeah, it was always like intro, chorus, verse, and then end.
Yeah. And it like that was fine. Like, I was worried about it because I was worried about like getting like a really good song that I wanted to last longer, but that never really happened. It always kind of left me pretty satisfied. You know? I'm really sorry, Will, but my second favourite is Without You. It's not my first.
What's wrong with you?
So
You tried as a child.
I mean, mine. I'm just throwing it out there. My favorite isn't Without You either.
What the fuck? I genuinely thought this would be everything.
I think you're just fucking. You've just got a murder boner for Post Malone. No, I mean there are other acoustic ones on there. I'm not saying it's not an acoustic one. Just saying it's not that one.
I agree with like Post Malone in that song would have been fucking great.
What do you mean? It
Hang on,
just
did
sounds
you
like
say your
Ghost Lion
favourite?
at the beginning.
No,
No,
I've
it's
not said my
second favourite.
What was your second
This is my
favourite?
second. Without
Without
fuck
you.
me.
What are you doing, Denver?
Not
What
listening.
are you doing today?
I'm bored.
Oh my god!
Well, he's bored. Fuck me. Wow.
Wow.
Fuck, man.
Denver was just sat there yesterday. I mean, literally earlier, going, third place is prime real estate for album review. He loves being third. It's just like now he's just fucking bored.
No, he's just bored.
No, I'm joking. It's just because I'm.
So is
I'm
it my fault, Denver?
No, I'm just too busy thinking about what I'm going to say that I can't listen to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And since I found out you didn't pick Without You as your favourite,
you just
I'm done.
dropped off.
So done.
He's done.
Well, I guess I'll just blitz through the rest since I'm boring you.
Is it Booty Call? Is that your favourite?
Can I talk about Without You, Joe? Because you haven't spoken about it.
Kevin and Barracuda.
So I think it's quite good to compare Without You and my first favourite, because they're both very similar songs.
I'm interested to hear what you're going to say.
Yes. Thanks, Denver. Thanks for the
Denver outright just
reassurance.
explaining his emotion.
Thank you.
He's just like Joe's reviewing and he's going, this is boring. I'm going to think of something else.
It's monologuing. What is that?
Yeah. I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner tonight.
Denver's going to look up how old Kid LAROI is and see when his birthday is. If I can wish
I'm
him
going to buy him a small gift and wrap it in a bow for Kid LAROI's birthday.
Also, did you know, in 2 days' time, so actually one day one day before album review comes out, so yesterday will be a year since the man, the myth, the legend, Juice WRLD passed away.
Oh, rest.
Wait, is he dead?
I didn't know he was dead.
Juice WRLD is dead, yes.
What are you talking about?
Wait, isn't there a new album?
Yeah, they
It
released
came
an album.
It came out like fucking 5 days ago.
No, it came out early this year.
Fucking Joe facts right there. 5
No,
days
it
ago.
does. It says latest release, real shit, December the 2nd.
Joe facts. December 2nd,
So
5 days
hold
ago.
up, is Juice WRLD dead?
Yes, Juice WRLD died just under a year ago.
Legends Never Die came out. Oh.
Wait, was that his last song? Legends Never Die.
No, that's his album.
Oh,
I think they basically got together all of
He
his.
died like almost
He didn't
this time
choose
last
it.
year.
Like, we saw him at Leeds Fest last
Oh,
year.
here we go.
He
A
did
couple months
kind of choose to die, though.
I mean, he didn't.
He overdosed, didn't he?
He didn't overdose. He had a heart attack.
Yeah, from all the drugs he's been taking.
Yeah, he had an overdose of painkillers.
Hang on a second. No, he didn't.
I mean,
Yes, it did.
Will, I think we've established this before. Technically, everybody dies from their heart stopping. Regardless of how you die, your heart stopping is the thing that kills you.
That's good. Juice WRLD, death. Dead scene. Death scene. What the fuck? Why
What?
are people Google? Why is the first thing that comes up is Juice WRLD death CCTV?
What?
Because he died in an airport, so like the CCTV.
He had a seizure.
What the fuck?
Death
He had a seizure.
cause.
I didn't know he was dead. I didn't even know who he was, to be fair.
Oh,
Accidental overdose.
There you go. From a heart attack.
Heart attack caused him to take drugs.
Right. Listen to what he was carrying. 6 bottles of prescription codeine, cough syrup, 70 pounds of marijuana.
A Glock that says consistently
Yeah.
trash on the
That's
front.
Literally,
use code
2
CD.
9mm pistols, a
There you
40
go.
caliber pistol, a high capacity ammunition magazine, and a metal piercing bullet on his plane.
Yeah, so people.
Wait, is this his plane, a private plane?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, sure, Will. I don't think so. He's
No, I
carrying
think it's
2
weird
fucking
that this is what
Glocks.
people carry.
He's carrying 2 Glocks, Will, and you're saying that he was on a public plane. Sorry, I've got to use the bathroom, and he just like drops one out of his pocket. Sorry.
I don't know whether he was.
So,
Oh, is that a 45 caliber?
hang on, no. Maybe it was
Or
a
are you just
passenger
happy
plane,
to see me?
and the overdose wasn't accidental, and he thought, "I'm going to jail for a long time for this."
He got on the plane, but he was like, I don't know how I'm going to get off the plane. He got on in like Colombia where they don't have metal detectors. They just have a man stood there going, beep.
The manner of death is accident.
This is so fucked up.
Why are we laughing at this? Poor Juice WRLD.
This is really,
Poor legend.
really bad.
He was only 21. So
wow.
You're stupid.
Just continue my review. Without You was a great acoustic song. I liked it. Okay, but however, Always Do, which is my first favorite, just had a lot more to it in terms of production, in terms of how catchy it was. Like the hip hop kind of drum beat over it just worked really well, and the use of it was just fucking much better. Like the use of the acoustic guitar and stuff. So
I really like that, but the only thing I would argue it was just a bit repetitive compared.
Yeah,
to...
but it's got that. It's just got that catchy.
Yes.
I love it.
Acoustic is great on it though. Yeah.
So in summary, fucking pretty good. Pretty enjoyed it. It's helping me. I want to get into this type of music a lot more, so it's helping me get into this. You know, I was resenting against it at the start, but yeah, I gel. I like.
I can recommend.
Good shit, Will.
Cheers, man.
It's me.
Nova.
I thought this album was fantastic.
Wow.
It was a real surprise because not really into this rapping, emo, rap, whatever it is. But I was really surprised, and it made me realise why Album View is so great for like gems like this that I just would have never even chose to pick or listen to. It's just
I'm bored of this review.
Oh, it's so good. I can just mute that out. That's fine.
Fuck you! You can't silence me. Free speech.
I thought throughout.
I'm gonna say it.
I thought a lot of songs did have very Post Malone vibes, and it reminded me of his album in similar ways, just without the big names in it. Really, even though yes, it does have Juice WRLD, but Juice WRLD only became a big name when his death was accident.
His death he was big before that. Jesus,
he wasn't as. He's got bigger since.
Well, yeah, but everyone does, don't they?
Of course, you bloat when you.
I mean, he couldn't even wait till he was 27 to join the 27 club.
Thanks, Will. I'm glad someone heard it.
You're such an arsehole.
Yeah, I'm a prick.
He was actually Juice WRLD's protege. He was the Kid LAROI. The Kid LAROI went on tour with him twice before releasing his album.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So Juice WRLD would actually help him out.
Yeah.
Like Lone of Voice. Oh, tone. I like the tone of his voice. That's what I'm trying to say there. I didn't put.
No, tone.
And I found the songs very vibey, very chill, but also very well produced. I wouldn't say they are very similar, especially on the main core of the album. But I liked it, so it was never an issue for me. Like it was never same again. And because every song was short and snappy, no song hung around too long before the next one was moving on. So it felt. I thought it was really well paced in that regard, I guess. And I like how it was a story, even though it's kind of a shit story. I think the songs flow into each other quite well in terms of tone, but you can still listen to them and shuffle, and it doesn't sound jarring. Obviously, excluding the skits that then just make no sense.
Unless you get 3 skits in a row.
But I think that's why when you look at the listen time, Booty Call has fucking millions of listens, but then every other skit is in the low thousands.
Yeah, people know what they were coming. People know what they were coming.
What the fuck is that, Carlson?
I think there's lots of low key.
I saw you hanging out with Jessica the other day. Rebecca, it's not what you think. I won't hesitate, bitch.
Yeah, essentially the story seems like he's using someone, he then sleeps with someone else, that girl gets pissed, and then he's like, oh, I was actually in love with this person.
Better go use someone else.
Is essentially, it seems like, is the story.
Seems like the Kid LAROI's idea of women is just that they're like sponges, and once he uses them, they're dirty.
But then he was but the idea of losing.
But I liked my old sponge.
Exactly. Yeah, lots of low-key instrument uses, even though the chord just drums was very similar. But lots of different instruments were thrown in there. And so it changed the tone slightly through each song. And very well produced, I thought. But he must have had I feel like he had a big. Either he's some mad producer kid, or he had some a pretty good team working on this album with him.
I think Benny Blanco did quite a lot.
Thank God.
Who's
Thank
that?
God Benny Blanco did it. Well, leader of the cartel, obviously. Hey, you come to meet the kid LAROI? I am Benny Blanco.
He's a quite well-known producer.
It's actually been produced by Keanu.
Well-known producer and Colombian drug lord. Welcome to my house.
Some of my favourite bits is reading the lyrics for this album. Like the song, the great song Booty Call. Let me just read you a few lyrics.
Okay.
Yo, what's up? Literally, this is how our conversations go. Tell me this doesn't sound weird. If you're a girl, you would think this shit was weird. You're gonna text me, good morning. We don't talk all day, right? You text me around, probably 11 or 12, when you feel like responding. Wanting me to come over. You come over. Like, that shit's so weird. And then again, I don't text you through the day, the whole day. But then I'll text you at night, and you'll come over. Like, what? Like, literally a booty call. That is the definition of a booty call.
Was that Shakespeare?
And a hoe. And I'm not a hoe. So I'm not dealing with that. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I have shit happening. I do things too. Like, I find time for you, though. And if you don't find time for me, that is totally okay. Just literally don't lead me on or whatever.
This is like talking to Will. Like, shit. Okay, like, no. All right.
Like,
okay.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Like, I don't deserve that. I'm sorry. But like, what?
You proved your point, Jesus.
Great lyrics there. We can all appreciate.
That nobody picked booby. No.
My second favourite, Booty Call, for those great lyrics.
Like.
No. So yes, my least favourite. There's only 2 songs I disliked on this album, just because I didn't like the sound of them, which I guess is why you don't like any songs. But I went for Maybe, because I really didn't like the intro sound or the outro. The chorus itself was fine, but everything around it just didn't like the sound of. And I thought it's the one where his voice, it sounded like he was straining his voice, and his voice actually sounded bad to me in that song.
No, I like it. Yeah, I know which bit you're on about. It's like, myself!
Yeah, it's just like, he actually sounded bad in that song.
No, I like it. I love it. It's great.
And the other song that I wasn't a fan of was I Wish. Just because I was listening to this, like, this is catchy, but I'm not sure if it's catchy because I dislike it, or catchy because I like it. But I went with Maybe anyway, because I actually had bad vocals in it, in my opinion. Third favourite was Not Fair. Love the contrast between 2 singers in that song. And
Corbin.
I feel like the song is very simplistic, and it exaggerates the lyrics and what they're saying more than their vocals. So I think it sounded good. I liked it. I liked listening to that song.
Awesome.
Because it was always like, there was music going on, and the music would dip out for when they actually spoke. I kind of like that effect.
Yeah.
Second favourite, Running.
Running?
Yes, I love the way the bass goes off when he says you. Like, it exaggerates when he's saying that. And I love the build in the intro and how it all drops just before his vocals kick in at the start. I always really liked listening to that song. It was a standout from the first listen. And then by far the best song on the album is Without You. But it does just sound like it's a great song, and it would be even better if it was Post Malone instead of the Kid LAROI. Maybe.
Yeah. You guys need to stop living together. You're just morphing opinions at this point.
But we don't ever listen to the album at the same time, really.
No, but then you just come together, lock eye contact, and you're like, Post Malone will go, Post Malone, exactly.
I don't think this is the case at all.
But yes, this album I thought was great. I thought it was structured really well. I think it just had a few bad songs, but the rest were really good. I added a lot of songs to my liked song playlist, like 10 of them.
Damn.
So there's a lot. It was hard to actually get a third favorite. Actually, no, not Fair was great, but after that, every other song was like so close. I thought it was really good, really surprised, and it's the reason I love album review for shit like this.
Nice. That's wholesome shit.
Aidan.
Yeah, let's bring the tone down. Bring the tone right the fuck down. I'm sorry that you guys really enjoyed it. Just sorry about that. Okay, so all these songs are like they're made to be catchy and repetitive. So I feel like coming here for depth or intricacies is like going to Joe for any general knowledge question. There's no point. But I think this is just the direction that music is taking right now. Like, people love this stuff, don't they? It's like generic beat with some auto-tuned singing and rapping with a heavy emphasis on bass. And I think that all the songs are short to cater to the attention span of their audience, which is children.
I don't think it is.
So this general observation I've made, it means that anything that diverts from these rules immediately sticks out as better, because all the other songs are basically identical in my eyes, which in turn makes picking a worst really difficult. So I picked Running as my worst.
You picked what?
Running. Because I thought that it just isn't appealing to listen to, and every sound of the song makes me uncomfortable.
To be fair, it was one of my least favourites, but
Denver just out here throwing it up in the top two.
I loved it. I loved it so much.
What the fuck are you doing, bruh? Huh? And then from there, it was just whatever until the top two. So my third favourite was Same Thing. I feel like this one was basically just a random pick because I liked some of the melodies. That was it. Sorry, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
This is really shit, Aidan.
Yeah, I know it's really shit. I'm sorry. I didn't enjoy it. I was just like, it's just not really anything. We got my second favorite was Without You. Somber, relaxing, perfection. All the words that don't describe this song. But I did get Post Malone vibes from this song, and it was nice acoustic. So,
Nice.
And then my first favorite was Always Do, because it was an acoustic song, and the song itself is actually nearly identical to a Machine Gun Kelly song, Forget Me Too. And it was my favorite on the other album, so I guess I've got to keep up that consistency. Because if there's one thing that I am, it's
consistently
gay.
trash.
What?
Always do.
Overall, that's legit. I had nothing to say.
Fuck me.
Overall, bigger nothing than my sex life. I had literally nothing to say about this album. It was fine. It was there. Didn't push the boat out. That's just it. Skits were shit. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but how would you compare this to, like, you liked Ian Dior? And I feel like it's just an extension of that, but it's like got more to it because it's got more like better backing.
I mean, well, you've got to think as well that like album review isn't necessarily just album review. You can also be affected by external factors.
Yeah.
And like I have been feeling a bit shit recently, and this did not help me through anything. So I'm just
man,
whatever.
I feel like this would though. Like, if I'm not in a bad place, but I feel like if I would, like, this is the type of thing I'd listen to.
I'm not in a bad place. I'm just not, just not fucking. I didn't want this right now, essentially, and I got it, and I was just like, well, what? So what? It just isn't anything. Maybe on a different day. Maybe it feels like the middle of summer or whatever. But just like, yeah, sorry.
Don't be sorry, be better.
Be better.
Boy.
So ratings.
7.5.
6.
8.5.
Fucking hell.
4.
The bang av, isn't it?
Scores 26.
The bang av.
It's not bad.
Bang off.
Not bad at all. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty spot on. Like,
When I
probably
picked it, I thought it was going to be like a
15.
Yeah, like most people would hate it, kind of thing. But then listening to it, I was like, right, there's some acoustic on here. It's not terrible. Like, sure, it's going to do all right. So I thought like 23 maybe. So I'm quite happy with that. Interesting.
What's the next album?
Shawn Mendes.
Woo!
Wonder. Not the deluxe edition, just the normal
The
edition.
normal one.
Wonder.
There's a deluxe already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well, I think it might have come out today because it's all got sub 1,000 views.
It came out
Yeah,
yesterday because I was listening to it yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it's got a Christmas song on it.
Christmas song and Can't Take My Eyes Off You BBC Live version.
Yeah, that's really good. But
Any closing thoughts, Joe?
Did you know that the dot over the I and J is called a tittle?